Hey. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today's March 2nd, 2018. It's Friday, and we're here. It's fucking raining like a motherfucker outside. I'm out here in LA. It's raining. It's cold. It does not feel like March at all. It feels like fucking Seattle winter. It sucks ass. Not good. Last night was fucking fun as fuck, though. I had an amazing time last night with my friends. Went out to hang out. Very long night. Woke up kind of late this morning. It was a combination of, again, having too much fun last night. Is there ever too much fun? And the rain this morning. And the cold rain. It's like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed. And by the time I got out of bed, I was like, oh, shit. Look at the time. Anyway. Today's episode is going to be a little different. In the sense that, well, okay, so let me tell you my little story today. I, just like you, am human. So today is a perfect example of when I woke up and I realized, oh crap, I have to make a video. And it's easy to make a video and talk when there's a million things to talk about. But sometimes there really isn't a lot to talk about. And when you have to force it, it kind of sucks. So this morning, again, like I said, I woke up a little groggy, you know, extra tired, the cold, all these fucking variables put together. It's like, fuck, the last thing I want to do is do this. And it's Friday. It's like I have a million excuses to not make a video. Just like a lot of us have a million excuses to not do what we want to do. Whether it's work out, whether it's investing in something, whether it's reading something, whether it's quitting a job, whether it's starting a business, it doesn't matter. We're constantly filled with these choices, decisions, etc. So, for example, I could have easily not made a video today, gone on with my day, figured it out. But again, that's just like if I'm working out every single day and I decide, fuck it, I'm not going to work out today. Then the next day, fuck it, I'll have a pizza. Then the next day, by the time Monday comes around, I'm not going to be making a video. I'm not going to be working out. I'm not going to be doing any of these fucking things. And who is to blame? Moi. And only moi. So, like I keep telling you guys, you know what I mean? This is just as much for me as it is for you. So, I enjoy, trust me, I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy the attention. I enjoy the whole fucking thing. But, like I was just saying, today, you know, the last thing I wanted to do was fucking, you know, get all this shit done. But I look at this like a workout. I look at this like a very important aspect of my life from here moving forward, period, in the story. This is what separates the men from the boys, you know, the mice from the meese or whatever. The mouses from the mices. You know what I'm saying? Then that's it. So, anyway, there are things to talk about. Let's talk about a few things, all right? Let's talk about... all right, I got two things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the story I saw on Zero Hedge yesterday, and let's talk about a little bit Bitcoin and price, okay? Let's talk about the Zero Hedge thing first because, you know, I just thought it was funny and hilarious. And anyway, so I read an article yesterday, and you can look it up. It's in there somewhere. But the Tor browser, you know, the one with the onion, that fucking thing. I just read a little bit of the article. I didn't read too much. I read what I needed to read. But long story short, it seems that the development team behind the Tor browser is the U.S. government. I mean, come on. Is anyone even really fucking surprised by anything like this anymore? Period in the story. I mean, come on. Right now, anything that comes about is fucking sifted with a fine-tooth comb. So I never actually used Tor browser. I had a lot of friends that were always telling me, hey, you should use it, you should blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna go with a little Edward Snowden since someone brought him up yesterday. By the way, Zcash. Or any privacy coin. You know, if he were to speak about, if he was going to speak about cryptocurrency, obviously, right? The privacy, you know, that's the most important thing. So that was pretty cool. That, you know, that is something that he has talked about it. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. I forgot who it was, but somebody did yesterday. What was I saying? The Tor browser, yeah. So one thing about, you know, what Edward Snowden said way back in the day is this. If you start taking the steps to start hiding your footprints on the intranets, guess what? all you're doing is putting a red flag on yourself, okay? So yeah, you know, there's a normal, you know, there's certain things we want to hide, certain things that we know, incognito mode, whatever, all this shit, you know? But for the most part, if you, as an individual, take all of these steps to, you know, really hide and you know, cover your tracks, listen, all you're doing is alerting them that that's what you're doing, and they're gonna just be looking at you more. So, you know, not that any of us have anything horrible that we've done out there, but nowadays anything can be construed as horrible because of all the horribleness, the laws and all this shit. I don't want to get into it. So that's why I never really use a Tor browser. I just, you know, use Google or incognito mode and blah, blah, blah. I really never, you know, there's not really much to hide. But again, if you even give them the inclination that you're even attempting to hide something, that's what brings up the whole fucking thing. So when I read pretty much that the Tor browser and that whole thing was developed by, you know, the U.S. and then the, you know, our defense program. I don't know what the fuck, but it was our country that developed that and put it out there. You know, come on, man, come on, guys. See, look, a company like Google is a private entity that eventually got taken over by the government. See, this is something that was actually built by the government from the ground up. Big difference. Still both bad, but come on, you can't even compare one with the other. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're literally downloading an app from the fucking government store. Please track me. So that's what happened with that. That's pretty intense and insane. But I mean, that goes along the lines of, you know, everything that we're going through right now at the moment and trying to break these chains off of our overlords, right? From our, you know, that whole thing. So that's, you know, the one thing I wanted to talk about. Now let's talk about like Bitcoin, Litecoin. Let's talk about cryptocurrency prices and pricing. Okay, so I look at, you know, other YouTubers and I see their videos and you know, I love YouTube. It's my fucking, you know, it's my home away from home. Same as you guys. So it kind of sucks, like when I'm looking at other YouTubers and, you know, sometimes, you know, they talk about, you know, I'm talking about just in the last several days, weeks, you know, there's this very quiet news cycle for crypto, which I don't think is that quiet. Just I don't think that they're talking about the right things. Not all of them. Some are really hitting. You know, again, I'm reciprocating some of the things that they're saying, but some of them are just have no idea. Oh, the crypto, the coin, the Tezos, the this. I'm like, come on, man. Who gives a fuck? All right, about any of these fucking altcoins and any of this bullshit. All right, we're trying to talk about the whole space as a whole here. So anyway, so if you guys look at the news like I look at the news, or obviously you're listening to me on a regular basis, you know that this is in order to really put your finger on what the fuck is really going on, to really assess or speculate on the real pricing of these commodities. I don't even know what the fuck they're called anymore. These currencies, cryptocurrencies, whatever. You need to do your homework and your research just like anything else, okay? So remember, buy the rumor, sell the fucking news, period. The end, all right? So right now, what should we all be doing? Buy, and not even worry about it. In fact, if you guys are old gold and silver bugs, you already know what's up. Buy at every chance you get, okay? It goes high, you buy. It goes low, you buy. You know, assuming it remains the way it's remaining now. Once it goes way too high, you don't buy anymore. If it goes way too low, you buy more than you usually buy, okay? And that's how this works, okay? Because what we're all waiting for is for the pop that we already had, okay? I mean, I was just looking at the Bitcoin charts, you know, and because remember, if you guys have been in the space at least a fucking year, you guys know that a year ago today, we were like around $1,000, $2,000, give or take. Okay? And it wasn't until 6 months ago, give or take, that it got to like $4,000 or $5,000. And then it wasn't until like, I think, well, come on, remember it was November or some shit like that, or fucking October, when all of a sudden everything just went, not to 10, but past 10 to 20. All right? And it all happened like that. What makes you think that it's not going to happen the same way again, or something very similar to that, okay? And maybe right again, I keep saying it's right now. It's like the calm before the fucking storm. Right now. Last year, before any of this happened, there was no news, there was no media coverage, there was no nothing in this space, okay? And most of the people getting into this space weren't, and none of this was covered until after the fact, past 10K, past, you know, close to 20, all right? And then all the news has died down again. Again, let's just look at the views I get on my videos now as opposed to just a few weeks ago. And not just my videos, I'm talking about all the other videos. I check all this shit too, because I check like the views on other cryptocurrency channels, you know, and they had thousands of views, and now they're like, they barely crack 1,000, some of them, all right? And it's just because people are not interested in the space right now. They will be once it starts getting to euphoria again. So right now it's the boring times. It's our time to cash in, okay? So if right now you're still not a crypto billionaire, millionaire, anything like that, you're just a fucking bum, work harder than you've ever worked in your life before. Make every fucking scrap count. Put it into the space, because once it starts going up and everyone else starts buying, that's when you can just sit back and chill and watch and relax and enjoy. All right? And by this time next year, all right, we can at least rent the Lambo. Come on, at least for the weekend. All right, I guarantee, all right, that if you follow my advice, you'll be able to at least rent the fucking Lambo, all right, by the end of next year. By this time next year, all right? Promise. Or your money back. That's my lighter. I'm gonna go get it right quick. Anyway, so, yeah, guys, look. The news is fucking everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's just positive news for the crypto space. Yet the crypto space is like a fucking, like this. Beep, beep. Come on now. Come on now, okay? We all know that with all this fucking news that's coming out, in fact, every single bit of news, it should be going up, 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 and it's not. Now, let's just throw in Bitcoin manipulation into the stock market, and so how they, you know, now Bitcoin is like a commodity-ish, you know, like gold or silver, and they're manipulating that. Listen, they can try and manipulate it. That's what they're trying to do. They're attempting that. But the thing is that the difference between cryptos and gold and silver is that the markets are completely different. They're worldwide, okay? Unlike this one, okay? So, and they're not in cahoots, you know, meaning so gold and silver, they're in cahoots with other markets around the world. They're trying to keep it at a certain price. But again, if you try to buy gold or silver in other countries, there's already a premium. And if you try to buy big purchases of gold or silver, they're premiums. When again, if you guys know anything about buying, selling, the more you buy, the cheaper, you know, they give it to you. So if you're buying like 100,000 pounds of lumber, for example, well, they're like, well, fuck it. Since you're buying 100,000 pounds as opposed to just 10,000 pounds, we're going to give you a little bit of a deal. All right? For, you know, as a... So you can come buy more next time. That whole thing. But if you really know what's going on with these markets, if anyone like says, hey, I want to buy 100,000 pounds of, you know, or whatever, tons of fucking gold or silver, some crazy shit like that, they'll be like, whoa. Okay, so yeah, the price is $1,300 right now, but since you're asking for that much, we get to charge a premium, so it's more like around $2,000 an ounce for gold. And again, the guy making that purchase is like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then they have to go and find that fucking gold for that fucking guy to make that purchase, okay? That's how that is working right now. Plus, all these you know, gold and silver markets are completely crazy manipulated by governments all around the world for many motherfucking reasons, all right? Obviously, all right? We don't need to get into that right here. We already know what's up. But, so when it comes to Bitcoin, that's what they were trying to do when they were putting it on the stock market. The thing is that Bitcoin is a worldwide thing, and it's, you know, they can try to control it, but they cannot control it, okay? They just can't, because a whale in South Korea can fucking purchase a humongous amount of Bitcoins, and that shit will fucking make the price go all the way to the fucking moon overnight or in a second. And there's no computer in the world that can drop that shit down. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And when it comes to, like, even if, let's say, they hijack Bitcoin, which it could happen, just like they've hijacked gold or silver, gold and silver. If they were to do that, that's okay. That's when the other coins come in, you know, aka Litecoin, aka Dash, aka etc., etc., etc. By the way, I'm not even talking about Bitcoin Cash. I'm not even bringing that shit up anymore, and that whole fucking scenario, because I'm in the camp that is like an evil cryptocurrency akin to a Ripple, all right? And I don't want to get into all the fucking details. That's just my opinion. If you guys really want to hear my 2 cents on all that shit, drop me a comment and all that shit, and I'll talk about it. I will. I got no problem. And I don't like, you know, and you know me, give you 100%. But yeah, at the end of the day, what's going to end up happening is that, you know, it's going to be a decentralized currency, or the most decentralized of them all, and the one that has the most ease of use, which is the one that's going to fucking blow everyone else out of the water, and everyone else is just going to be playing catch up. Right now, Bitcoin is number one. After integrating Lightning and all this other shit, great. Hey, I was just making a few Bitcoin transactions the other day, yesterday, the day before, things like that, and I was so fucking happy and surprised because it's been a while. I've been, you know, I'm a super hodler. But anyway, it's been a while since I sent anything, and I mean, the last time I sent something was like close to like a $50 fee, and I was surprised it was like a $2 or $3, some shit like that. I was like, whoa, hell yeah! And I had, like I said, I sent more than one, so it was very awesome, very awesome. You know, especially like I was like looking at the fees. I was like looking at it, you know, seeing how much it'll be. You know what I mean? Like at the sending it the slowest, as opposed to like sending it into the next block. And again, it was only like a 50-cent difference or $1 difference. Obviously, I just, you know, put the thing all the way. I made sure to get it there as fast as possible because I just wanted to see how the whole Lightning Network and that whole fucking thing worked, and I was pleasantly surprised. Because I was sending, after I did that, I was like, fuck it, let me send a few things in between a few wallets, and let me play with this a little bit. And I was like, oh wow, this is just as fast as Litecoin now. Cool. So, again, you know, this is not gonna fucking put Litecoin out of business or anything like that. Remember, I you know, look at Dash, look at their price, okay, and look at other prices of other coins, okay. Litecoin is crazy on sale, okay, and Litecoin is just a better version of Bitcoin. It really is. It's like, you know, and if you can remember, Bitcoin Cash is supposed to be the better version of Bitcoin, but if you're going to compare Bitcoin Cash to Litecoin, Litecoin blows it out of the fucking water. And people are going to start realizing this sooner than later. And once they do, it's the flappening, the flippening, meaning that, again, worst case scenario, you know, Bitcoin Cash is going to have the price of Litecoin at the moment, and Litecoin is going to have the price of Bitcoin Cash at the moment. So it'll just flip to that. I honestly think Litecoin is going to fucking go to the moon, okay? Speaking of Litecoin Cash, I checked the price the other day. It was around $2 or $3 again, but hey, whatever, who cares? It's free, it's out there. And I was also thinking, you know, Litecoin Cash might be kind of like Litecoin, meaning it's, you know, it's one of those coins that for whatever fucking reason, even though it's fucking awesome, I don't know about Litecoin Cash yet, but Litecoin, it's always like, it's like Charlie Lee. It's not... It's always just hiding. It's always in the bushes. It's always under the, you know what I mean? It's just like never in the forefront where it should be. And yeah, come on, man. Come on, guys. If you guys are Litecoin hodlers from back in the, you know, hardcore, you guys know that we're due. And once it goes from 200, it can go to from 2 to 6 and like that, and probably just stay at 6 for a while, and you know, like that. It might go in incrementals. But it's very exciting. Okay, I'm not a fucking, I'm Bitcoin and Litecoin purist, and then I dabble in a bunch of other coins, okay, crypto assets. But for the most part, I'm just those two. For a million motherfucking reasons, all right? I mean, that's it. There's no reason to speculate on a bunch of other stuff, okay? Yeah, it's boring to put your money in those two, but it's not. It really isn't, all right? So... it's the way I see it, okay? You know, if you want to have fun, just throw a couple bucks in the alts, like I do. But, you know, you're trying to win big here, right? So we already know what to do. All right? That's it. It's not... it's like, remember, gold and silver. It's just putting your money in gold, the digital gold and silver. That's all it is. And when we see gold... and you know what? Let me see if I can pop it up real quick. But when we see gold and silver maintaining that shit price... okay, maintaining that shit price. Hold on, because I want to see real quick. Damn, I might have to edit this. But the point I'm making is that when it comes to the Bitcoin and silver, I mean, Bitcoin compared to Bitcoin compared to gold, and Litecoin compared to silver. The reason that they're gonna keep going up in price, the reason Bitcoin's at 10 grand, and the reason Litecoin's gonna fucking skyrocket, is because all they're doing is they're mimicking, in my opinion, you know, the real gold and silver price. That's all. So right now, an ounce of fucking gold should be going for around 10 grand, not $1,300. okay? An ounce of fucking silver should be going for, again, probably what a Litecoin is going for, you know? The real price is close to 800 or some shit like that, but, you know. Just giving you, all right? And so gold and silver, they're not going to get to those prices. By the time that they get to those prices, you know, when gold is like $25,000 an ounce, as opposed to $1,300 an ounce, when silver is $800 to $1,000 an ounce, as opposed to 15, 16, 17, 20 bucks an ounce, that's when the shit has hit the fan, okay? That's when everything has been lost, you know, like all control has been lost, you know, the fucking plane, you know, we're fucking crap. That's it. We're not even anywhere close to that yet, okay? And what the cryptocurrencies are, they're just a proxy for that, okay? Since they are not under that humongous control, and they're like their own sovereign entity thingy majiggy, that's why they're you know, going up in price, and they're going to continue going up in price no matter what, despite the constant manipulation, the constant, you know, crashes, the constant everything that the system, the banksters, that everyone is trying to do to this in order to keep it down, the price down. But at the end of the day, they just can't. It's just they can't, because there's no real control. The reason they can control gold and silver is because they have they price it, and they put all the prices in their computers. But this is the other way around, where this item the cryptocurrency is a computer made thing that is priced by the people, as opposed to the other way around. And so they're trying to price it by putting it in the stock market, but again, it's only working now because of the volatility and nobody's really buying or selling, and it is where it is. But once it starts becoming a mainstream item, in the sense of, like, let's say like everyone has Bitcoin on their phones, and they're using Bitcoin as opposed to, you know, cash, that they can't control it. Or like when the population starts, you know, going from one to the other, like, they just can't. They're just not going to be able to control that anymore. It's too much. Too much. Too much information flowing that they can't, you know, control. I mean, just like the fucking Ether blockchain gets fucking clogged with crypto kitties. What the fuck you think is going to happen when, you know, everyone starts using like cryptos for real? How the fuck are they going to manipulate everything? The reason they can manipulate gold and silver is because who the fuck is buying and selling and transferring that shit besides humongous countries or just a few people here and there. So, anyway, that's my crypto rant for today. My Friday crypto rant, okay? I feel, again, to go back to the beginning of this episode as to like when I started, that I was saying, hey, I didn't feel like fucking making anything today. I'm tired, it's fucking raining, it's fucking freezing, it sucks out there. I don't even want to go outside, I really don't. I have to, because I gotta go get some more weed at some point. And it's fucking Friday, come on now. But yeah, I mean, but anyway, to go back to what I was saying, yeah, I got up and I forced myself to get on the camera and, you know, make an episode for you guys. Just like if just like working out, force myself to work out, which is the next thing I got to do. I made a choice, you know what I mean? It's like, start work out today, you know, I got to work out. Well, when I work out every day, I try to either work out or make the video. And I was like, I'll make the video, because this is easier for me than that. There's, you know, those are starting to work out, but I gotta start working out, and I don't give a fuck about the weather. You know, you gotta keep fucking going no matter what, because guess what? I'm at the end of this video. All right, we're 23 minutes plus in. Battery's about to motherfucking die. All right, and I feel a million times better now than I did 23 fucking minutes ago when I started this shit, okay? I feel energized, I feel like, you know, pumped, I feel everything, and I barely moved. I'm just here, it's fucking smoking my blunt. But just by talking to you guys, by everything that I just did in the last 24 minutes, I feel a million gazillion times better, and I'm glad that I did, okay? And again, that goes to show you why you got to do all the other things you got to do. So it might suck at first, and it's hard, and then today was harder than it usually is. Just like when I'm going to start working out, it's going to be even harder than what it usually is. Like yesterday it was a lot easier than today. You know, if the sun was out and hot, it'd be a lot easier, but it doesn't matter. You get through it, you push through it. That's what makes you. And that what makes you, in the sense of like what separates, again, the meese from the mice, from the all right, the men from the boys, you know, the women from the fucking girls, and that whole fucking thing, all right? And that's it, okay? This is what separates us from the rest of them, you know, in the sense that, like, you know, they give up, we don't give up, we can't give up. It's impossible for us to give up, or at least me anyway, because I'm fucking, you know, again, I'm outlasting this piece of fucking machinery, okay? I'm literally now talking to see if I can keep talking till the fucking battery dies, until I kill this fucking thing. I know, I'm fucking crazy. Anyway, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I really fucking hope you guys have the best fucking weekend ever. I hope you guys start getting your tax returns soon, so start buying them coins. You know, I'll start talking to you guys a little bit more about that once we start rolling on that, because I haven't made any purchases, but that's what I plan on doing. I'm sure you guys are doing the same thing. So, and we'll go through that, okay? Again, Bitcoin, Litecoin, more. See, I told you. It fucking outlasted the fucking camera. I fucking killed it. I killed you. So, now that's done. Okay, now that I fucking killed whatever, I can finally end the episode for real. Okay, so, like I was just trying to say, you know, yeah, Bitcoin, Litecoin, you know, maximalist is what I am more than anything else, you know, 80-20. It's more like 70-20 with 10% in alts for me. Alright, 70 Litecoin, 20% Bitcoin, and, you know, 10%, you know, alts. And it varies. But for the most part, that's where I'm at now. That's where I'm kind of positioned at now, and I plan to, you know, reinforce that position even harder. I also, you know, hold physical stuff. You know what I mean? And you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have to nowadays. Not nowadays. Come on, man. You know, this what again. If you guys are old gold and silver bugs, you know that's what we had before we started discovering the cryptos. All right. A lot of us traded it one for the other, okay? And we are very happy we did. But you gotta have them all, because you just never fucking know, okay? All of them. Especially silver. Buy silver, buy silver, buy silver, buy silver, buy silver. Okay. Done. Buy silver, buy Litecoin. Buy silver, buy Litecoin, buy Litecoin, buy silver, buy both. Okay? With that being said, with all my fucking rant today, again, like I was saying earlier, I didn't feel like doing shit, and I'm so fucking happy I did. You guys are the fucking best. I fucking love you guys out there, and I really want you guys to have the best fucking weekend ever. Enjoy it, like, you know, be with your family, be with your friends, be with whatever, do whatever you want to do. Even if you just want to be on the computer all day, all through the weekend, if that's what you want to do. If you want to binge, you know, watch a show, watch Black Mirror. Black Mirror is fucking amazing, okay? And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday, bright and early, as usual. Yeah, I have a humongous fucking week next week, but again, you know, we're gonna take you guys for the ride when possible, if possible. I mean, I'm so excited for this month. I'm so fucking happy. Everything's already. So, alright guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share the knowledge, okay? And I'll see you guys next week. Monday, bright and early, same bad time, same bad channel. Big hug. Alright guys.